conducted by Zesta Zumalaga, who runs a group as well. Wow. You don't want to know my problems, ladies and gentlemen, but I'll share them with you. You've got a huge cast. You've got about 1,000 things to write down. You're trying to watch it at the same time in the dark, and then you've got about 10 seconds to get up and talk about it. This is knocking about 10 years off my life, but it's really good for me. That was brilliant. Very, very good. Thank you for bringing that. This is a group performing not in its first language, and believe me, that makes life very much more difficult. I got a great feeling that the young performers understood what they were saying and understood the material. But some of the work that had gone into this performance was just amazing. The set, the various projections onto the back screen, so much work in that, and we got 4 different scenes completely, which added to the moving on of the story. And then just have a look at that costume again, ladies and gentlemen. Fantastic. I love it. Don't clap again, they'll get up. Just, that was just, so much work. It looks easy when you get everybody coming up with looking exactly like they should in Alice in Wonderland. In fact, looking a lot better than some of the Alice in Wonderlands I've seen in the past. The amount of work in that is fantastic, and they will have obviously had a lot of help. I hope they made some contribution as well to their own costume, but just a stack of work. It's obviously a lovely play to do for young people. Alice in Wonderland is known throughout the world, and it's full of interesting characters. So what we had here was a sort of multi-skilled thing, wasn't it? We had acting, we had of course the linguistic skills being shown as well, we had dance, we had singing, we had and a multi-age group, I would think. How old are you? 7. 7. Who's the oldest in the group? How old are you?
12.
12. The old lady of the party, ladies and gentlemen, she's 12. And we go down to 7. Now that's really fantastic. Again, some of the things I've said in the first half, what do I want to see in youth work? I want to see discipline. I certainly saw that. I want to see energy and enjoyment, and I certainly saw lots of that and lots of concentration. And it must be so difficult when you're having to think a little bit about the words as you say them in a way that you wouldn't have to do in your own language. I thought the characterization, that's the way that they played the parts, was terrific. Alice, Sabina, was obviously the central character. Got a good strong voice, some lovely miming, and she was the sort of pivotal role that everybody worked around. She did that so well and looked so very good. Dinah, Catherine, where are you? Hello. How old are you? This group goes from 6 to 12, ladies and gentlemen. Not 7 to 12. I have no idea what the Spanish for voice like a laser beam is, but that young lady certainly has the most fantastic voice, and she's going to make some man very sorry one day. Really lovely performance, and to be honest, how cute can you get as well? It's just lovely. Lots of good words, great voice. The White Rabbit, very good, very funny. The mannequin, the dance there was lovely. Very, very well done. We had the Dee and Dum, obviously Tweedledee and Tweedledum. They were lovely with their dance. We had the Mad Hatter singing Happy Unbirthday. I mean, it's bad enough to sing Happy Birthday, not in your language, isn't it? But to sing a sort of variation. It was very, very well done. Ladies and gentlemen, I thought this was an almost complete performance in the way that they'd approached it. They thought, we need scenery, they got their scenery with all that lovely back projection. We need costume because, you know, it's important perhaps in this type of production that you understand the character, and they look so fantastic. The flowers were great, weren't they, the chorus? I love those flowers. We need a watering can, we should water them. They may grow a bit. I thought that this was just a lovely piece to watch, and I enjoyed it from start to finish, apart from the fact I was trying to write like a lunatic all the way through. But I'm so glad that they brought this play across. It's the first international group that's come into the festival this week, so we can now say this is the Gibraltar International Drama Festival, and that's very important. And I think they were absolutely marvellous. Thank you for bringing the play. It was great. Well done.